This week on the Oatmeal Raisin Conspiracy.
How do I get myself into these things?
You may not touch that. Just keeps getting better, don't it?
You ever swing at a man? The feeling with real people here. The kind who build things and care about them.
Somebody, please help me!
Like what you hear? Visit us at theoatmealraisinconspiracy.com for more. Now stay tuned for action.
What are we doing? We doing the Macho Man and fucking Jessie the Body Ventura show?
Maybe.
Wouldn't you like to know? If you were here on time, you know what's going on.
Well, that's not my fault. The computer fucking decided to fuck with me. And I started setting up as soon as I got home, and the computer decided, and it's still setting up a few more things.
Jesus.
So how's things going? I know you've had a very stressful week.
Yeah, closed on Monday. Went Tuesday to do a walkthrough to kind of get an idea for things. What do we do? Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know. I was supposed to move in Saturday. I was supposed to get a truck and move everything on Saturday.
That worked out well for you, huh?
Gabrielle vetoed that, and which is fine because we ended up kind of wanting to take a different route anyway. Because I went Thursday and rented a shampooer. America. Gabriel. Thursday went and rented a shampooer, and that's one of the things that led to us changing the route that we were going to go.
Gotcha.
Because I shampooed the master bedroom, and all I succeeded in doing was pulling all of the urine, like pet urine smell, up to the room. So it didn't really smell when I went in, but after I shampooed, it smelled horrible.
So you probably have to go back and do it a couple more times then.
Well, no, what we decided, Gabrielle freaked out, and
She's right behind you.
yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
She's annoying me. Well, the question can wait. I'm busy now. I'm busy doing man stuff.
Is that what you call this?
I guess. So Gabrielle starts freaking out and says, "Oh, we need to go." Gabrielle, seriously, can we?
Travis is currently being yelled at.
No, it's...
I wouldn't say yelled, reprimanded.
He's being told how he
It went out
fucked
all the
up.
time.
Oh.
But so Gabrielle starts freaking out. So we need to tear the carpet out. Let's go get remnants, and we can just put remnants in here for now. Just stop shampooing. Let's just go get remnants. All right, let's go look at remnants. So we spent all day Friday. Instead of me finishing shampooing the rest of the house, we spent all day Friday looking at fucking remnants, only to decide it's going to cost half as much to buy remnants for all the rooms as it would for us to just put the flooring that we want down. We want the engineered click and lock wood flooring.
Right.
Virgo, whatever that is.
No, it's a very thin slice of actual wood, but then it's engineered so you just click it together and it locks down like that. So I'm just going to do a floating floor.
If it's the same stuff I'm thinking of, I did that at my dad's house, and it's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, it's not
No,
incredibly
you gotta run a
easy,
tool and
but
shit, and it's fun.
yeah, you gotta fuck with it. You gotta tap it, and you gotta hit it with this. You gotta hit it with that.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure all your measurements are right the first time.
Yeah, and you got a nail gun thing you gotta have that you whack the end of it, and it slams the nail in through it.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do a floating floor, so I'm not gonna nail it down at all.
Oh,
So he's saying it's going to have it's going to be like air hockey. It's just going to float around.
nice.
No, it's not gonna be like.
It's gonna be really loud in there, but it's gonna be real easy to move the furniture.
So we go look at remnants. We're gonna spend half as much money as it's gonna cost. I was like, listen, let's put the flooring down in the master and the living room, and I'll continue shampooing the other rooms because they're not peed on. And then we don't spend $500-600 on piece of shit carpet that we're gonna throw out in a year anyway. I'd rather spend that $500 or $600 to go towards the flooring that we're gonna put in there.
Right.
And so Saturday, instead of moving, I went back first thing in the morning, or Friday night. I went there and stayed Friday night. Started shampooing. I shampooed, then I vacuumed, I shampooed, I vacuumed again. I went and bought carpet powder, vacuumed again. Then I tore a wall down and vacuumed again. And then I scraped a bunch of spackle that the previous owner had just kind of slapped up on the wall and vacuumed again. I think I vacuumed the carpets about 15 times in the last 2 days.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been. I went and slept on a fucking air mattress, and I've just been there for the last 2 days since Friday night.
And you've been happy the entire time. No one around. It's silent.
I was busy. I'll put it that way. I was busy.
You were off the grid.
He was off the grid. No one found him. He was fine.
I actually was off the grid. I get no fucking cell phone reception up there.
Oh,
like
perfect.
the only place I get cell phone reception is right on the edge of the counter. So I left my phone right there.
Oh,
So this week I have to get the internet.
figures you could be in trouble.
What's that?
But don't fall down the stairs. You'll be in trouble.
Well, this week I'm gonna get cable and phone and internet put in. So once I have Wi-Fi set up, I'll be able to use my phone. Will be fine. I'll just go through the Wi-Fi. But
I don't know
it's
cable. You don't watch it half the time.
because it's the only way to save money on everything else. Otherwise, your fucking internet costs twice as much, and your phone and everything else costs twice as much if you don't get the fucking cable. So I'm gonna start with the extended cable, and then when the game plan there is start with the extended cable, and then when the promo deal ends, we'll go down to basic cable, but we're gonna have HBO for Game of Thrones,
That's what I
and then
figured.
we're gonna cancel it.
You know, I think HBO Go is going to be its own standalone soon, right? You know,
Yeah, it's going to be expensive as shit, though, by the time it comes out.
You think so? You think it's going to be
yeah.
pretty expensive?
Oh, yeah.
It'll probably be something like $10 a month, at least.
I think it's going to be closer to what you'd be paying for HBO if you got HBO by itself, with your cable package.
You think it's going to be like $20-$30?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You think so? I mean, because it's competing against other online companies. I mean, yeah.
Well,
they have
what
Game
it's
of
going to
Thrones.
be, what the problem they're going to run into, and if you listen to any of Tom Merritt's work when they first started talking about the HBO Go going by itself, he's the one who brought this up. What is happening is HBO has an agreement with all these cable companies and all that stuff,
Right.
that they can't, if they go out by themselves like that, all that advertising, all the free packaging it in and all that stuff, getting all these subscriptions for them is going to go away. So they're not going to make it. They're going to make it so it's easier to just buy it with your TV package than it's going to be to buy it by itself. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. I mean, in my head, I didn't think that was going to be a possibility. I mean, with because to compete with like Netflix and Hulu and
it's not really going to be competing with them per se. It's going to be more driving people who already have cable to just get the HBO package.
Okay.
Okay. Who the people that's going to work out for is going to be the people who want HBO, but they don't want every other cable thing out there. So you're going to get people who just have basic TV service, not even cable. Just like the regular over-the-air antenna. But they have good internet, so they go, well, I'd like HBO just for like Game of Thrones or something like that, or boxing or something like that.
Right.
That's going to be who gets the HBO Go a la carte.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, I guess I mean, nowadays there's so many people going away from cable. So I was wondering how it was going to.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen, because that's going to be their way of trying to tie up the whole, piracy thing.
Oh, okay.
But because I mean, like HBO shows are one of the top pirated things out there.
Yeah, because that's going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah, Pirate Bay's been down for like 25 days.
Yeah, and it says it really, and it's so affected everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you see? Speaking of that, someone, where was it, in the Ukraine? I want to say. He created a bot to buy stuff off the deep web.
Oh yeah.
And it's been buying all illegal products recently. He's not mean. It's just an algorithm he wrote for a bot. Go on the deep web, find things. But he's doing it for like an art thing. He's just seeing what you can get. Just showing what actually out there. So and like I said, it's like from the Ukraine or some Slovakian country.
Right.
And evidently the bots. Recently the bots bought 15 ecstasy pills and a Ukrainian passport.
Oh,
So off the deep web. So he's like, yeah, I take responsibility for that. I wasn't expecting it to go this route.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were sent to my house. Yeah, it's my fault. But with I guess the laws in over in Western Europe, they're a little more free with the fact of what like what you're gonna say if you did it or didn't do it, so you won't go to jail for shit like that.
Right.
So that's kind of cool over there. So it's cool that he got like a Ukrainian passport and 10 ecstasy pills in the mail. He's cool.
Well, next thing you know, he's gonna have a contract out to have himself killed.
Yeah.
Because of his bot.
Well, I guess evidently, he gives it $100 a week.
Yeah.
That's what he gets off the deep web for like $100 a week. He gets like weird shit.
So he's gonna start buying bitcoins and save them up, and then kill him one day.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Well,
What I don't understand is how people access the deep web.
It's not that hard, dude.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would be.
Going into the deep web, it's just a Tor browser. First, you go through a Tor browser or an Onion browser, something that's going to catch you offline anyways. And then surfing into the deep web, there's easy ways to find it. I tried it just for the fuck of it, and it was easy to do. I got a Tor browser, just open up another IP and shut out and just start like looking up shit. It'll take you places. It'll take about 20 minutes to find deeper web stuff, but it's out there.
It'll take you places, most of them you don't want to go to.
Oh no, it's dead serious. I mean, like Silk Road was kind of cool when it was still open. Silk Road was kind of cool because I mean, you wanted to get pretty much anything under the sun for like any type of drug. Silk Road had it. I mean, anything you wanted, and it just ship it to your house. So, because
I do
laws
my
in other
best.
countries are really, huh?
In my opinion, I do my best to stay off those kind of watch lists.
Yeah.
So-
Well, like I said, I just wanted because I keep reading articles on it, so I decided.
I've already put myself on so many watch lists that it's not even.
Oh, I
it's
don't know
not
if
even funny.
I don't know if my name's on them anymore, but I was on a few. But like I said, I just wanted to see because you keep reading articles about those certain browsers and the deep web. I'm like, well, how hard is it to get on? And how hard was it to do? And it really wasn't as hard as I expected. I thought it was like some hacker hard cool thing to do. It really isn't. It's like if some really cool underground thing. No, you just have to have half a brain and figure it out. It really wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
I was listening to an interview on the Higher Side Chats podcast, and he was talking about open source everything. And the whole world needs to be basically open source, in his opinion. And the various, like the government making moves to put regulations on the internet and slow down the internet and block what you can and cannot see. And there's already people building deep web where deep web servers that will eventually just be normal web servers because they're all open source. They're just collecting data everywhere. It's called SharkNet.
Yeah,
In Germany.
You're looking at the fact that the government's going to try to run something that wasn't created, that they can't get a handle on it because it's not them that can run it. There are people overseas, there's people in other countries that are going to be able to put stuff on the internet that they won't be able to control, so that you can open source, and like you said, you can bounce your IP from one place to another and bang, you're on it, and what does it matter?
What are all these noises?
Will it be 100% legal? Probably not, but there's people doing that shit every day anyways.
I don't know what that bleep was.
It sounds like something finished up on one of your guys' computers. So I don't think it's on my end. Yeah, I got nothing on this end.
I don't
Nothing
know.
over here either. Just bleeping and blooping over here. So now that we're a little ways in, what the fuck is with the glasses and the hats?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, because we're fucking okay. Because we changed the name. Now we gotta wear sunglasses. Wish you would have fucking told me.
Should have been here earlier.
It's an audio podcast. I don't think anybody will notice.
It's all about atmosphere, Craig.
You could have just played it off. But no, I have to announce everything I'm doing.
Here we go. Now the government. Now the government can't identify me.
That's true.
That and the blood bladder barista troll.
Huh?
I said that and the bug bladder beast of Troll. Can't figure out who it is.
Speaking of the
You ever
new
Guide of the Galaxy? Great book, yeah.
the new name and the new direction that we're not taking.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Man.
I didn't know we were going in a new direction. I thought we were just changing names.
I thought
I
thought it was just
that was my coy, I guess not so coy way of putting it.
That was
But,
you trying to blame us.
yeah, that was my fault. That's you. See, there it is again. Okay, I'm not the only one hearing that, right?
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't know what that was.
I don't see anything on my end.
It's like a sharing. It's like somebody's trying to share something or something.
Right, but I've got two windows open, and then it's.
Is someone trying to share something that I'm not aware of?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I got
You can't.
I don't know what I deleted after.
No, it's not a. Nothing. I don't know, dude. I'm blaming you on your end.
Wash the washing machine.
What?
Remember the brand of the washing machine? And
Whirlpool. I believe.
The dishwasher.
Amanda. Um. Sorry for that interruption. But I have another idea for a new series of talks, since we already talked to authors, and I'm still trying to continue that as much as possible. But I also had the idea the other day, and I invited the guy who runs the Higher Side Chats podcast. I want to start talking to other content creators, other podcasters, about how it is that they develop their process, their podcast, how if they're people who make money off of make a living off of their podcast. I want to know that too. I want to talk about the content creation itself more so than anything else. What do you guys think? What do you think of them apples?
Whatever. I'm here for the ride, man. Whatever you want to do. You just did.
That's such a enthusiastic response.
Damn right it is.
What do you think?
You don't want to keep turning this fucking car around, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
I'm not turning it around. I'm just steering it in various random directions.
Yes, you are.
Because nobody else is giving me any guidance.
Hey man, I came up with the name.
No, Elon Musk came up with the name.
No, he said something about oatmeal cookies and chocolate chip cookies, and I came up with that. I hashtagged the shit out of it.
He does have you on that one.
Yeah,
I'll go back into my Twitter timeline, son.
You will have this time stamped on you, dude. Don't think about it. Be careful.
So how are your weekends?
Working. Work today. Work tomorrow. Got a funeral to go to. Other than that.
No, who died?
Grandmother.
Your grandmother?
No, someone else's. Someone I don't know. No, yes, my grandmother. Who else am I gonna go see? It's none of you guys. I don't know anybody else. I don't hang out with anyone.
Listen. I didn't know if it was your grandmother or fucking Dominica's grandmother.
No.
On her other side.
No. Not that I know of. I think they're all dead.
Yeah?
Possibly. Yeah. No,
Well,
my grandmother passed away. She was 90. Or almost 90. So.
I was the one that was in the hospital, last week?
Yeah.
To do the MRI?
Yeah, because she fell. Because of the strokes, yeah. She got better and then took a turn for the worst and went. I got a phone call yesterday. Hey, you want to be a pallbearer? I said, not particularly, but okay.
Not really, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't really want to be a pallbearer. So, but, I keep telling myself, I just got to get through this and then I don't have to talk to those people anymore.
Well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, she was a crabby old woman. It doesn't really bother me at all. Really doesn't.
People have said that I've been heartless, man. Fucking hell.
Nah, she really upset. She pissed me off after a point in time. So, like as my mom was passing, after everything my mom did for her, taking care of her, helping her out, brought her to the house when she had surgeries and stuff, and we took care of her. Didn't even have the want nor need, did not want to go see her daughter in the hospital before she passed. Wouldn't go, refused to go. I know it could have been difficult, but you know what? I mean, after everything she did for you, you could at least made the effort.
Yeah, it's like, well, if whatever the reasoning was, because I've heard about that type of situation before of, oh, well, I don't want to go because, well, this is my daughter, or, well, because this is so and so. It's like, well, everybody else is hurting too.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I was going through skipping and dancing. Jesus Christ, I mean,
yeah. It's like, yeah, she might have been your daughter, and it might be hard for you to accept the fact that she's dying, but she is my mom. So, you know,
that's not just got the fact that I was also there for my grandmother too when she was sick and living here with my mom and myself. As I was helping out my mom and everybody else, I was helping her out too. So, like I said, and then she starts like accusing us of stuff of like not caring about her, and I'm like, nah, you're pretty much right. I don't care anymore. I just really did. I said, you upset me. I mean, so.
Well, it sucks to hear anyway. It's
yeah. I mean,
way.
It's never cool to like pass on, but still, I mean, Well, it just like I said, this after my mom passed, everything kind of went downhill between the family members because my mom was kind of the linchpin. Yeah, once my mom went, everything went downhill with this family. So.
You got your sisters.
Yeah. Oh no, I got my immediate family, which I'm fine with. I'm cool with that. I don't need any more. I have my immediate family and my wife and kids and everybody. I'm happy. That's cool. I don't need the other group. I just really hope it doesn't turn into me getting into a fist fight with someone at that place tomorrow.
It won't.
I would feel really bad for them. Not me. I'll be fine. They're gonna. It's just they're gonna. I'm having a hard time with one of my uncles. So he's just always been kind of a selfish ass, and this is getting worse. So
I don't see it turning out that way because you have a very uncanny Zen ability where most people, I won't even use me as an example because I have a hair trigger and I'm not exactly stable mentally, but where most people would snap and start shit, I think you have the ability to just be like, man, it's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Normally, I'd say yes. I've been put on edge recently, so it doesn't take much more to piss me off. So it's just been that. Like, I love my sister. I still want to strangle the crap out of her. So
I don't think that'll ever change.
Yeah, no, it's just she doesn't know how to calm down. I don't know if you guys have family members like that like it doesn't have the ability to understand like the term relax. Not everything is like ground zero and things are gonna fall apart if it doesn't happen. So, because I have a sister like that, and then I get calls constantly about how bad it is. I can't. Oh my God, here we go. And I just put the phone down. Just let her go nuts. Pick it back up. Sis. Put it back down. Make a sandwich.
You're basically describing the entire my entire
family
group of in-laws.
I'll never understand that about people, man. It's I mean, there are things you cannot just there's things. Can you deal with it right now? No. Then why are you worrying over it? It's a waste of time and energy. There's other things you can be doing, or not doing for that matter. I think I've lost a lot of that. I think I used to be more panic-stricken. See, for me, it's if things are going bad, I have to have you give me about 20 minutes to freak out over whatever the problem is, and then I'm cool. I just gotta give me that 20 minutes. God, okay, good. Okay, now let's just. Is there anything I can do about it? No. Okay, I'm solid now. I just need that time to be a little upset and freaking out over it. Otherwise, I'll get through it. But you gotta have that window.
Oh my God! What is that fucking beeping noise?
I don't know. I'm starting to think Craig's doing it on purpose.
I am not doing anything on anything.
He's been awful quiet.
Craig's seriously just got a phone underneath the mic. He's not saying anything, just hitting that so we all hear is that noise.
No, it's digital. It's coming through the computer somewhere.
I know. Like I said, I've looked through my stuff, dude. The magical noise is just showing up. I don't know what
it's a Hangouts noise. I don't know what it is. I don't know if something's trying to click in or what, or if someone's slightly dropping connection every few seconds.
Right. Yeah. No, I got nothing, man.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. That wasn't for you guys. That was behind the scenes back here. I'm
Oh, sorry.
gesturing and pointing, and it wasn't a spasm, I swear. I just having a stroke on you guys. We're cool. Ugh. What's that? Now everyone shut up. Come on, dude. I can't just I can't carry you, man.
Craig, you've been
I've been sick all week, so
been awful quiet.
yeah, I've been very sick all week. So that's about it for me.
did it just kind of come out of nowhere and hit you, or were you out doing
Yeah,
something?
last Sunday, I got home and my lungs filled with fluid or whatever it was. It's just some kind of mucus and
Awesome.
yeah,
Rabies. Yeah,
being
rabies.
up all night. Yeah, pretty much. I was foaming at the mouth, trying to bite my
Start
owner,
attacking people. You know.
trying to bite the owner. You know.
I was watching this really lame show on Netflix about what to do. It was I don't know what channel it was on. It was a documentary type show. It was on what to do if these things happen. And the first one was called Zombie Earth. I'm like, oh Jesus, here we go. But it was about rabies instead, like if rabies had mutated. And I watched it, and so I'm watching the show. They didn't give you any useful information on how to actually survive said thing. They just told you what the outcome would be, and they said the survival rate probably wouldn't be that great if it mutated and became airborne. Only people with natural immunities would get past. I'm like, well, duh. I mean, is it really? I thought you were going to come up with something to, protect yourself from it. I thought that's what this show was supposed to be about. And then the next episode, so I gave it a pass. That's episode 1. We'll see what the next one is. The next one was called Hell on Earth, and they talk about a atom-sized black hole slamming through the Earth to create volcanoes and having all the super volcanoes go off. I'm like, what are these people what are the weirdest stories are you people coming up with for television shows? It was like the worst thing ever. I'm like, so first and foremost, we're not worried about some like dense mass actually firing itself all the way through the Earth. That's not a big deal. That's like that wouldn't cause any problems on the planet. Let's not leave that okay. But the impending doom of the volcanoes. I'm like, I would be more worried about that small whatever just crashed through the planet. I think that would give me a little more like, whoa, what the fuck? And can that happen again? Yeah, it's some type of black hole. Everything we're talking about is about the size. It could be about the size of an atom that is so dense that it can actually fire right through the Earth. And you'd never see it happen, and it would just blast right through, leave like 100-foot crater. Like that's fucked. Though I didn't like the volcanic idea. I didn't like either because that was very depressing. It's like if like not Mount St. Helens. If Yellowstone went, we'd all be screwed. Because I didn't realize how big the magma that's underneath Yellowstone is. It's like 25 miles big. Like if that fucker went up, the entire anything west is gone. There's nothing left. It would all be dead.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's if there's a perfect storm, is one of the ways that you can put it, where a super volcano actually happened, then yeah, a good portion of the Midwest would be under volcanic flow.
Yeah, most everyone would be fucked. It's really weird. I started watching it. And it just turned out to be, well, you're fucked. It's pretty much what it is. Like the volcanic one was like, you have a chance. I mean, you'll have at least like 3-4 months to get ready. After that, well, then you're fucked. It's like I'm like, well, that's not even. This isn't how to survive. It doesn't even explain to you how to survive. It's just telling you, unless you build like a biodome, you're not gonna make it. I'm like, well. Who can afford a biodome? I mean, like they say, well, you can live a few years underground. I'm like, so we all become dwarves? I mean, what are you talking about here? What's going on? It's like 20 to 30 years before you can come back above ground. I mean, how do we work this?
It's like that movie Blast from the Past.
Yeah, I mean, also we turn into like I don't know, Fallout 3. I mean, what the hell are we doing here? What's going
No,
on?
remember Blast from the Past with Brendan
Oh
Fraser?
with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, that was a great film.
Walking.
That has one of the best lines of all time that nobody ever calls out as being one of the most racist. When he's the first person he meets when he comes up out of the bomb shelter is a black person. Bless my lucky stars, it's a Negro. Nobody caught on to that being like one of the most racist things that's ever in a fucking movie. Like all black people would die in a nuclear.
I'm sorry about that, dude. I mean, really, if you want to get into it, you want to get racist. I mean, we can talk about Quentin Tarantino movies. We could talk about blaxploitation films from the '70s. I mean, those were just bad. I mean, the term blaxploitation right there already tells you. I mean,
I don't know.
I think you're taking that line a little too literally.
Yeah.
Because I think what the joke was that in the San Fernando Valley back in the 50s.
Yeah, 1950s. That's what they called them.
they there weren't many black people living there. So what he's saying is his parents have taught him, everything he's learned up until that point. So they've never talked about black people because they always talked about the valley, the San Fernando Valley, and then he comes up in pretty much the middle of a ghetto, and that's why it's his lucky stars.
Speaking of, did you guys see that show on Sci-Fi, that Ascension?
No.
I've heard all kinds of stuff about it.
I got about.
It's a mini-series, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 3-part mini-series. I only got about half hour into it because I've been nothing but busy. But it's kind of the U.S. government makes in the 1950s, is it 50s or 60s, during the space program, sends out a top secret spaceship with about a couple hundred people on it, called the Ascension, and it's like, so they send it out, and now it's like the 50-year anniversary, which would be 2014. Someone's murdered on their ship, and that's pretty much where the story starts. So it's like people, so the storyline, like people on it, it's still like 1950s and 60s on there, the way that people dress and look, and the clothing, and like the music and everything, nothing's really changed. So it's kind of cool to see. Like they still have like the old screen televisions and shit. It's wild. It's pretty cool to see, and then they'll pop back to like this, back to Earth to find out what's going on, because like it's been no one knows about it. The creator of the program's son is now kind of running everything, but he didn't even know that happened. So it's them trying to find out about it and everything. It's kind of neat. So like I said, I want to finish it because it's before it disappears off of like on demand or whatever it's at. Cause it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hell of a premise. It's nice that Sci-Fi's going back and going into that instead of like more Sharknadoes. So
yeah, they're gonna do more Sharknadoes.
Huh?
They'll do more Sharknadoes.
Well, they have 2 of them now. I mean,
yeah.
I actually saw a spin-off of that about, was it crocodiles or something like that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I mean they moved even farther. I'm like, wow, it was bad enough, but now you're gonna go even worse.
Yeah.
It was just all. I can't believe it. Just, I would like to know who came up with that idea, and then also putting the guys from 90210 in it. I mean, it was just, did he actually sit down and go, "We're gonna make an awful film. It's gonna be a horrible film, but we're gonna get. I know this is gonna make us famous regardless because it's that bad." It's kind of like producers-esque,
yeah. Producers. Isn't that? I've seen a bunch of memes where they basically set up like that. Those were that was how they did the interview. It's a movie so bad that they're going to make all their money back over the insurance.
Yeah.
And then look what happened with it.
Did you go and watch that?
No, fuck no.
No. The chiropractor I work for, I guess, watched it. He said it's actually pretty funny. I'm like, nah, dude. Nah. It's not. It's not. I'm sorry.
It's probably
I will
about as funny
disagree
as
with you on
Pineapple
that.
Express and every other movie those two have done together.
Yeah, I'm not. There's not very many. There's very few films I enjoyed Seth Rogen in. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I liked Pineapple Express just because I knew that it was going to be a dumb movie about pot.
Oh, come on, they're the new Cheech and Chongs, man.
I don't mind Cheech and Chong either. Cheech and Chong is a little bit dated.
I enjoy Cheech and Chong. That's the difference.
Yeah, I like Cheech and Chong. I'm not gonna lie, they were a lot funnier.
Yeah.
The Mexican American song always is going to be great.
But as far as Seth Rogen in general, Your Highness wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was. Your Highness was horrible. The only good thing about that was what's her face in like a thong. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I watched that movie. Actually.
I just went online and looked for the picture. I tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it, man. I mean, he's good. It just
You watched fucking Knights of Badassdom.
That movie's way better. Peter Dinklage is a genius. Okay.
Same basic premise though.
Sorry. No, it's not. One's a LARPer and one's supposed to be a fantasy movie. It's not happening. LARPing was hilarious. LARPing was funnier because watching Peter Dinklage get high and take shrooms and then gotta go slay stuff was just awesome. There's monsters that need a pummeling, and he's all high as a kite. Come on.
That's the Seth Rogen movie?
No, it's Peter Dinklage.
Well,
there's a couple other people in there, but Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Have you watched that video yet? There's a fucking YouTube video with a Peter Dinklage bobblehead doll from as Tyrion, Game of Thrones, and it's just a guy singing the Game of Thrones theme song saying Peter Dinklage for 14 minutes.
For 14 minutes, huh?
Yes.
No, challenge accepted. I see Craig's going to the net now.
I can go find that. I don't know if I'll play all 14 minutes of it.
But I like Peter Dinklage as an actor. He's actually very funny. See, I know. Did you see the new movie he's in? With Adam Sandler and something else. It's about actually fighting like video games or something.
Oh, good, 14 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you could do this right here. So he's in a new movie?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's gonna just drive me up a wall.
That is not on my end because I've shut everything down.
I'm only on this and the internet.
All I've got open right now is Hangouts and Audible, or not Audible, Audacity.
It might be me. For whatever reason,
Probably.
my laptop's not reading the Ethernet, so you know how the Wi-Fi is here. So.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
They do move in herds.
That was horrible.
That was perfect.
That's not the Peter Dinklage song, though.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't going to look up 14 minutes. You already played the gist of it for us.
There's a bunch of them. Every time it seems like somebody comes up with something like this, somebody has to go and loop it for an hour.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because...
Yeah, he's in a new. It's a movie coming out called Pixels. Evidently, video game experts are recruited by the military to fight 1980s era video game characters who've attacked New York.
Huh.
Pretty much. It's got like Adam Sandler and.
So it's the Knights of Badassdom, except for instead of LARPing, it's video games.
Yeah, I guess what the premise is aliens get video feeds from video games and realize that they think that we're attacking them, so they come to attack us, and the president recruits video gamers from the 80s to beat them all. I don't know who's directing it. I should probably have looked at that because I'm gonna guess it's like a very bad Adam Sandler idea. Because he's
most of
definitely
his
jumped the
movies.
shark. He hasn't done shit all in a long time.
Yeah, but that's because he's trying to do serious movies, and nobody takes him seriously.
No, it's Chris Columbus. I don't know who he is.
He's the guy that supposedly discovered America, but didn't actually discover America.
No, he's not Italian. I can tell from here.
Craig got it.
I got the joke.
Yeah, let's see. He's let's see. Well,
I thought it was fucking hilarious. Nobody else fucking paid attention.
I got you. No, I'm just not paying attention.
I faked a laugh so you knew it at least again.
I ignore you half the time, anyways. But,
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. Well, I mean, evidently he's directed Adventures in Babysitting, Home Alone, Mrs. Doubtfire, a couple of the Harry Potters, Percy Jackson.
I heard that was terrible.
I think I saw the first one. It was pretty bad. It was really, they were hoping to take off because of Harry Potter. It just didn't work out too well.
What a low bar to go for, too.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's gonna suck for the audio.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We might as well just call this the one with the weird noise.
I'll just pretend like you guys were swearing and make it really loud.
That'd be hilarious. Use it as a bleep.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll bleep out every swear word in this episode.
Yep,
Or
you'll have to
we
get
just start randomly bleeping out words so it sounds like we're just swearing at weird places.
There you go.
You'll
Did
have to
anyone see speaking, since we're talking about like shows and stuff, did anyone see the preview for that Gallivant that's on? Is it Gallivant? Is that called
Yeah, with Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, and Ricky Gervais and stuff.
Yeah, I want to see I'm gonna watch the shit out of that.
That looks like
That
it's
looks
hilarious.
fucking
I
hilarious.
guess it's only like 8 episodes, and it's kind of like a Princess Bride meets Monty Python type thing.
Did not see that.
No, it's a pretty funny preview. It's got Weird Al as a monk, and they do like jazz hands and stuff. It's kind of amusing. The reviews I saw on it, someone said he got to see like 6 of the 8 episodes. He goes, don't go into it thinking like it's going to be all, it's like, it's just corny and fantastic, and take it as that. And like, just if you go in knowing it's corny, you're going to love it. So
I'll tell you what you can go in to thinking of.
Spam a lot. That's what I should.
Well, no, especially with Weird Al, there are two main things you should think about. It's Weird Al. It's set. Take Spam-A-Lot and mix it with either Kentucky Fried Movie or UHF.
Yeah. Oh, did you know that Kentucky Fried Movie's on Hulu right now?
Is it really?
Is it?
Yeah. Really? Yeah. I found it yesterday. I'm like, oh, I got to put that in my queue so I can watch it.
Did you guys see the new Todd and Aaron episode?
Mm-mm.
Oh, God. Classic Mega 64, Todd and Aaron's new one.
Oh, yeah.
For their year end.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch those?
No, I don't get a chance to. As much as I'd like to, I never get a chance.
What, the Mega 64
Yeah.
stuff?
Todd and Aaron 2014, maybe.
I think I got in on them a little bit late. Like Rooster Teeth, Dennis told me about Rooster Teeth, and then Rooster Teeth talks about Mega 64.
Yeah.
I had a hard time getting into Mega 64.
Okay, we'll watch this first. Dennis, put up your YouTube thing.
What YouTube thing?
Turn on the YouTube thing so you can actually watch the video this time.
Oh, okay, fine. Why are you yelling at me? God damn it!
Because you never watch the video. You just sit there and you smile, but all you're doing is hearing it. You're not watching it.
Okay.
All
There.
right.
It should be going. It should go.
My name is Bradford Lockheed Jones, attorney at law. I specialize in new media and work with criminal special interest groups pertaining to expression. Todd and Aaron have been found to be unfunny and offensive. The extent of their insensitivity is borderline criminal. The persons I represent will no longer tolerate this trash humor. I personally guarantee the following video will be devoid of needless inflammatory statements and senseless vulgarity.
What's happening?
Oh my
Todd
God!
and Aaron, we're back!
New PC version, so, bring your grandma, bring your daughter.
Yo, we're gonna keep it clean this time.
Turn the volume up, it's fine, we're not gonna say anything bad.
Here are the awards! Best Game of the Year!
Grand Theft Auto 5!
Oh, smoking! First person doing drugs, doing bad shit. First person BJ. Oh,
I saw it for the first time, it was awesome! Worst Game of the Year!
Rayman Legends. Yo, what the? You couldn't even draw him like a neck or arm?
Who drew this?
Have a little creativity next time.
Bad as shit!
Best performance in a game. Kevin Spacey, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Yo, finally someone gave Mr. K-Pax another chance.
K-Pax is f***ing sick. That was a big leap they took, and they f***ing nailed it with K-Pax. Good job.
He's not a bad actor. I'll
No,
say
he's
that.
alright. Worst performance of the year. Rayman Legends. Don't even fucking talk.
They couldn't even get the guy from the Rayman movie. Cheapest level design.
PT.
Yo, it's the same hallway over
Did
and over.
nobody notice this but us?
Save the $60 or whatever the game costs. Come to my house and just walk in my upstairs hallway 1,000 times. And every now and then I'll jump out as a fucking goat. Put a sheet on my head, go, ooh!
He did that. I was like, ah!
F that game, Kojima, you're lazy. Worst music mashup game.
Wolfenstein New Order.
Yo, where was the band?
Why would you trick me?
Every day is a fucking Blue Monday, and when you're with the Nazis, they had every opportunity to use them. Game that could have easily been about Todd's farts. The Evil Within. War game that brought back the worst memories. Geometry Wars 3. Yo, I can't go back
I
to...
fucking hate math.
I'm having post-traumatic stress disorder, PMS.
Best Zeta game. Best video game sequel to my favorite adult film.
Titanfall. Yo, did you see Titan Run? I couldn't believe what the guy got away with. I was... What?
Titanfall.
Oh,
Right now it's time to say goodbye to video games and go outside the box and say best movie of the year, Species.
I just saw it on Netflix. That was tight. Oh my god. Dude, that alien everything and everybody.
Make a Species 2. Get on that.
Hottest chick I want to bang.
No, dude, you can't say that.
Okay, hottest chick I want to have sex with.
No, that's still not cool. You can't say that anymore, man. It's not cool.
All right, hottest chick.
Still not cool.
Okay, hottest girl.
No, dude, don't label it like that. I shouldn't do that, bro.
Girl, Taylor Swift. Worst show of the year.
Boardwalk Empire.
I didn't even get to the Walk Empire part.
TV show with a name that's too long.
Agents of SHIELD. It's too fucking long. I don't even want to watch this shit.
What are you even spelling? What are you even trying to do?
Get like an acronym together to shorten that shit. Best improv everywhere skit.
Malaysia Flight 370.
Yo, how they do it? I'm waiting for the behind the scenes video.
I mean, that's pretty crazy how you did that. I don't know what.
I'm actually waiting for the payoff to the joke. I don't know where. Did they even do that? Biggest thing I don't care about.
Space. It's really big.
And I don't care. Most straightforward organization.
Is.
Is it? It is what it is. I don't know what these guys do, but they sound like straight shooters. I like these guys. Every time they send a journalist out, they don't come back, so they must like hanging out with them or something. I don't know. What? Why are you shaking your head? Fuck you, it's my video. Dad, get out.
Hardest thing to be.
A white man. It's just a struggle. So all you whiners who they say you know what I feel like, fuck you, you don't. Oh my God, every day.
You're probably the most impressed race of all time. I haven't checked the history books because books, but I'm pretty sure we gotta be.
And I don't see an end in sight.
Craziest thing I've ever seen!
Magic!
Yo, I can't even begin to explain to you what I saw!
They got like a woman
and it was like it was,
man, I don't know what I was fucking seeing.
Worst place to live!
The Middle East!
I just realized that!
And finally!
The moment you've all been waiting for!
Best job of the year!
Cops!
Bad boys, what does she want? What does she want? What does she want to do? When the sheriff got a gun for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I'm never gonna get it away. I'm never get it away. Hey, I'm gonna say it over here.
I believe Simon David, no, bad boys,
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Todd Narron is filled with the local law enforcement, and all is guilty until proven innocent.
That was something else.
Yeah.
That's how they usually are, though.
Pretty much that's how all the Todd Narrons are.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of the, what was that TV show that you guys like so much? Tim and Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's him, not me. That's not me.
I enjoy the shit out of Tim and Eric.
I thought you liked Tim and Eric.
Me? Oh, hell no. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I just don't get Tim and Eric. I've seen a couple episodes that made me, I was amused by, but I never could get into them fully like Craig could.
It's too spastic for me. Like, that's... I don't mind things that are spastic, but that was a little bit... Like, Tim and Eric, and then that video, it just feels a little spastic to me. I have a hard time keeping up.
Well, I mean, some of them are really, really good. I mean, like, some of Mega 64 stuff is really funny. Some of them are extremely spastic. Like one of my favorite ones is still the Halloween one from, was it the Worst Witch? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Where all they did was just redid that video lip synced.
I haven't been paying any attention to my favorite YouTube channels. Like, there for a while, I was watching every How It Should Have Ended. I was keeping up with the Let's Plays on Achievement Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I've pretty much stopped going to the Rooster Teeth YouTube part. Although they did start the X-Ray and Vav cartoon.
How is that? I haven't watched that.
I watched 2 episodes. They're all right. It's retarded. Like, it's basically it's everything that you would have thought that it would be. It's it's dumb as fuck. But it's hilarious because it's so dumb. But I haven't been keeping up with fucking Frankie on 1080.
I have. He's released another Daisy, I think, recently.
Oh yeah.
He's been doing more of the Armor 3 stuff now.
I think the last Daisy one I saw was the Sky Fortress.
Yeah, he's done a couple since then.
The shit that people do on that game is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'd say that about any game I watch online. I watch guys do any game, any of them. Like, I watch any video of guys playing games because they're way too good for like. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna play this whole part by myself, and it usually takes 6 other guys to play with it. Look, I beat it.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you do that? I was watching a Destiny video because I was trying to see I was playing I played the new raid, which is almost fucking impossible to play by yourself. And I watched it. Somehow a guy soloed the whole goddamn game. He said it took him 6 hours to do it, but he soloed the whole raid, which usually takes 6 people to beat it, and it still takes a couple hours with 6 people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and he did it, and he did it on purpose he used the worst gun in the game to do it, just to prove that he could do it. Huh. It goes, yeah, it took me like 6 or 7 hours to get through it, but I did it. I'm like, 1, that's a lot of free time. 2, that's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, right.
I got the worst equipment in the game, got into it, and I still beat the damn thing. I think you're just way too good on your own, man. You got your own skills, man. It's just,
Yeah,
which as those are guys that like, you wonder what this is all they do, man. I wonder if you can make money off of YouTube videos.
Yeah, you can.
You gotta you gotta have sponsorship, don't you?
Oh fuck yeah, you gotta go through a lot to get all that, but you can start making money off them just by making them putting in the ad stuff.
I was just like, I watched them. I'm like, how the fuck did you pull that off?
Maybe next week we'll have our own YouTube channel. We'll be broadcasting live to it with our sunglasses and hats,
talking about oatmeal and raisins.
Yeah. Maybe next week we can be a little bit more formatted. I got a pen and paper, and maybe I'll make a list of this shit.
I got pen and paper. I'll write things down.
Right now, I'm writing down the.
Will I follow said paper? Probably not, but by God, I'll give it a shot.
Yup. Should be some new Gaki no Suki coming pretty soon.
Oh, that's right. That should be coming up really soon. I can remember to look
check
at
the
that.
Mega
Thank you for
Throw
reminding me,
real
sir. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because it is the new year, which means they should have the new Batsu. How much longer do you think they got before they quit?
I don't know. I'd give them a couple more years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they got guys that are, they're trying to build up for.
Yeah.
But. Well, hell.
Well, the Raw's up.
You mean the...
Yeah, the Raw version of it.
Yeah. Which would be cool, but if you don't know what the hell you're looking for...
First section of Rough Subs is up.
Oh, yeah, Rough Subs up already?
Yeah,
cool.
Someone's starting them. Part 1.
Part 1.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! I'm excited.
Unaired scenes. We got 2 of them. Yeah.
Are we going to actually start our own YouTube channel for once?
We might.
Wouldn't you like to know, Travis? Show up and find out.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you'll find out, son.
He's going to get all mad.
Yeah. As far as you know...
We'll just be doing it like during the week when he's not around.
As far as you know, it's actually... We've been broadcasting the whole time.
Yeah, how would you know? You weren't there.
We haven't really, but...
No, I'm doing it. That takes more effort
Not
than
today,
we're really willing to put out.
Well, that, and I don't think we're either... Any of us are ready to do fucking live broadcasting.
Oh, shit. I could do it.
Well, that's what we're doing right now. It's not like we edit shit out.
Yeah. And it's always an atrocity. I mean, you might as well just keep it going. At least with the sunglasses, at least with, Craig and I with the sunglasses on, you won't know us unless we have sunglasses on. We'll be safe.
I don't think the Superman theory works in reality.
Oh, it does.
You grow a crazy thick beard. Well, okay. Craig and I will grow crazy thick beards.
I have a crazy thick goatee, so fuck yourself.
Not thick. You have a crazy person goatee, not thick. It's very wispy.
It's not wispy. You
look like an old Chinese fella.
I was gonna say like an old Chinese guy you'd see in like a kung fu movie.
If it was white, you could
I do
pull that
wish
off.
I could grow it like another like a foot altogether, like maybe 2 feet, and then grow just the Fu Manchu mustache, and just these 2 portions right here, grow them out the same length, so I could do the like in Kill Bill, where it's like
like a Kill Bill. That would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
What? What the fuck?
Matsumoto's face. 2014 no Mega Thread.
Yep.
Prison Escape, is that what it's called?
Yeah. This is the first one with subs. It is right here, part 1.
Rough sub, so it's like kinda.
Yeah, it'll be like the first maybe half hour of it.
Okay.
I haven't clicked on it because I didn't want to start playing it in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, and besides that, the only thing people would hear would be,
Yeah. They wouldn't hear that.
I still love the face. They've been giving him so much shit over the years for that face. Oh god, what's his name? Not Matsumoto.
Hamada? Oh, shit.
It's Hamada. Auto. And then you got to get kicked by a guy. Tie kicked. That's all.
Yeah. No, that's what happened when I clicked on that.
We should save that.
I think I'm going to.
Just to have it. Oh, man. Oh. Right on. I'm excited for that. I love those. My wife's really not going to enjoy that at all.
Yeah.
No, she's going to be so fucking pissed.
Does she not like it?
Oh, my daughters love it. Both my kids love it. Love it. Think it's the greatest thing ever. She just can't get past like all the annoying Japanese and everything.
Yeah.
Tell her to quit being racist.
I tell you what, you tell her to quit being racist. We'll see what happens.
I'm several thousand miles. I'm over 1,000 miles away. I'm safe.
Honestly, you think that would stop her? I mean, seriously. I love that. Every time I hear it, just is gonna make me giggle.
That's going to be my new thing from now on. Anytime you guys are talking.
That's just gonna make me laugh. That's all it's gonna do.
It's like the what's that? What's the noise that they make on Night Attack? Don't get.
Oh, the Brody?
Yeah, don't get Brodied.
Yeah.
It'd still be funny if someone got tie kicked when that happened. I mean,
Yeah.
or shot with a dart. I don't know, or something.
Some form of abuse.
Yes, exactly. Or we just make fun of Travis. I mean, that could be our form of abuse, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's no different than any other time.
Right, I know. But it's just, just now we have a reason to do it. Oh, man.
I didn't even look. I haven't had an internet, so I haven't even been able to look this week to see where our hits are at.
I don't pay attention anymore. I just do this for the love of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm still obsessed.
It's just a joy to do, man. That's what I do this for.
I am still obsessed, and I still continue to check things.
You go right. You can do that. I will give you. You can do it if you need to, man. I give you that. That's cool.
I don't have a life outside of that.
Anyone notice that Pee Wee's Playhouse is on Netflix too? All of them.
Yeah, I saw that the other day that was on there.
Every single Pee Wee's Playhouse is on there.
They must have gotten over the whole, Public indecency.
I always laughed at that when he got caught. I'm like, first and foremost, what are the cops going into like an adult video or adult film place anyways? I mean, and what else did you expect to happen in an adult like movie theater?
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought they got him on like he was exposing himself in the bushes and shit outside the theater.
No, he was in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had it in his hand is what it was. But the thing is, I guess there's a lot of evidence that like kind of goes the opposite direction that shows him like as that actually being at the theater but being in like the lobby and shit, and he wasn't actually all the stuff that lines up to the police report that he just went along with because I guess the police in Sarasota pretty much did not like him as a person. And apparently he wanted out of his contract as Pee-wee on Pee-wee's Playhouse because it kind of got away from him and went way too kiddie, and he was just getting burnt out on it.
Okay.
So the theory is that when they tried to when they busted him, he put up like he's like, yeah, whatever. He goes, this will kill my career, so I don't have to be Pee-wee anymore. Because he had all the money he needed.
Yeah, I mean he made a killing doing that.
And then he doesn't fight it in court, and then all of a sudden none of that money really goes away like it would if he fought the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I guess there was some pretty good evidence, like him on film, when the cops claimed they were arresting him, and he was outside the theater.
Our first conspiracy theory.
Wow.
Sorry, it had to be done. I could see that. I could see, because especially after the movie.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was everything. Now merchandising, movie, TV show. I could see where that, him starting out as a fucking kid show on PBS, and then suddenly it just blew up, and now he's lost control over it.
Well, when it started out as a play he did, and him and Phil Hartman wrote it and came up with the character, and it was kind of like a stage show they did.
And it was all adult too.
Yeah, it was Pee-wee's Playhouse. It was the same like idea, but it was all very adult oriented. So that basically they took that idea, ran with it, and turned it into a film. And that's where Pee-wee's Big Adventure came from. And then that's why that one kind of had some very adult-esque to it, but it was still dumbed down for the kids who would go see it.
Right.
And then they did Big Top Pee-wee, and then Pee-wee's Playhouse, and that's where it kind of like just fell out from underneath him, and it turned into like an NBC property or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it was all just about little kids. But then if that wouldn't have happened, he wouldn't have been a Mystery Men, and who knows what that movie would have been like without him.
Mystery Men was funny.
Yeah.
I forgot for the longest time that Tom Waits was in Mystery Men.
Oh yeah.
I can only be invisible if you're not looking.
The spleen. They call me the spleen. He's such a greasy fuck too in that movie. Well, overall, I think when you look at pictures of him just being him.
How about Tom Waits just seems greasy.
No, not Tom Waits. Pee-wee.
Oh come on, he was the best character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie.
Kill him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with you on that one. And that line is probably one of the best lines in the entire movie. I hope to one day be able to say that to somebody and have it be taken seriously.
Kill him a lot.
Kill him a lot.
That would be funny.
But why would you saddle yourself with a lifetime of the tag of sex offender just to get out of a contract? Why not just pay the money for a good lawyer?
Yeah, well, I mean, at the time it probably seemed like a good idea.
Yeah, and I don't even think of him as a sex offender. He just got caught in like a fucking adult video store.
I mean, it happened to what's his name from what's that guy? What's that old bastard's name? He got caught whacking it at the theater. Oh Jesus Christ! What's his goddamn name?
Media icon, old bastard.
Yeah, that's not gonna probably bring up much.
Yeah,
Old media icon bastard.
well,
Jerks off in the theater.
He's in like a billion things, and I can't think of any of them at the moment.
Yeah, dude, and this can come up with something I got no clue.
He's in a bunch of Christopher Guest movies.
Shit. Trying to think about all the major guys in Christopher Guest films.
What was that? What was the show he did with what is that? Family Tree.
Family Tree. I don't remember that show.
The one with Chris O'Dowd.
Moon
It was
Boy?
on HBO. No, it was called Family Tree. Fred Willard.
Oh, Fred Willard.
Yeah, he
Okay,
got caught jerking off in a theater.
Well, that's Fred Willard. I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't.
When you get to be that old, when you're still that famous, you could pretty much.
I don't think
you
this was
jerk
adult
off
theater
where you
though. I
want.
think this might have been he went to see Frozen or something. No, it was an adult theater. That was a joke. I realize I should clarify that since you guys kind of took it seriously.
like maybe I don't want to put that out there in the
Yeah.
ether.
I like Fred Willard, so I'm not going to say nothing about him like that. So
what was I gonna say? I fucking blanked on what I was gonna say.
something about jerking off in a theater.
No.
All right.
The last time you jerked off in the theater. I don't know.
That was when I would, when I went to see The Hobbit. I may or may not have been playing pocket pool.
Hey, no, I got a question for you. Now that I've finally thought of it while I was in contact with you guys. Okay, so the only time I saw the Lord of the Rings movies was when I saw them on the full version, the extra long director's cuts.
Yeah.
Is it true that the theatrical version, the whole section where they meet Saruman in the third movie, it doesn't take place? They cut that out of the theatrical release?
No.
Because that's not what...
When they go to Saruman, when they go to Isengard.
Yeah.
No, that's in the theatrical release.
Oh, is it? Because I was watching an interview with Christopher Lee, and he claims that was cut out. And he said that was the biggest disappointment of the third movie.
There were portions of it cut out.
Oh, okay.
And there were bits of dialogue that were kind of important that you get in the extended director's cut, but not, the whole thing wasn't cut, just bits of the dialogue, which turned, unless you know the story, it kind of turned it into kind of like a random occurrence.
Okay.
But yeah, it was still in the theatrical release.
Yeah, I just wondered, and then I'm at the point where I'm just waiting for that third movie to hit Blu-ray, so they'll put out a big Blu-ray box set of all three films.
I never went to see it in the theater.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at myself, but really at the same time, I haven't really had the time. And that'll be the only... Oh, you kitty. That'll be the only Tolkien movie that I haven't seen in the theater.
Well, what about the next one they do?
Huh?
What about the next one they're going to do?
There isn't going to be a next one.
Oh, I don't know. What's his name? Gandalf? He said, "Don't be surprised if this is the last adventure, or if this isn't the last adventure you see of us."
Nah. Unless Christopher Tolkien completely goes back on his word and sells out and gives them the right to do the Silmarillion or the Unfinished Tales of Numenor.
The amount of money that they make off of those, he'll be like, "Yeah, no problem."
I honestly, I don't know if they'll make as. I don't think they'll make as much as Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, because the Silmarillion and the Unfinished Tales of Numenor, unless you're a Tolkien nerd like me, those are really difficult books to read, and they're not,
because the Silmarillion just kind of is the background of everything that's happened up until like The Hobbit and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not even really a complete story. It's like reading Genesis in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's very dry. It's very it's character driven, but you can't really empathize or sympathize with the characters because they're all gods and they're petty and they're. I don't know if that movie would make any money.
Well, see, if they write it good, maybe.
And none of the characters, Gandalf would be in it, but none of the hobbits.
Yeah,
the elves would be in it, but none of the dwarves that you've come to know and love.
Well, I'm sure they'll get Orlando Bloom in there, and then
probably,
and then Gandalf
and Agent Smith.
Yeah, and maybe they'll even bring in Rang
Dirtfoot, and then the blue,
whatever his name was,
blue pandas, and
Radagast. Jackie Chan the blue.
Jackie Chan, bring Jackie Chan in. That's all.
I don't see how that could be, how they could continue have continued adventures, because there are no continued adventures with Gandalf, with the hobbits, with any of the characters that unless they just make some shit up. Which
I think that's a great idea.
I don't think that they should expand it at all.
I think they should just make shit up. Just hire Jackie Chan and be like, "Jackie Chan, we're doing a movie, buddy. You're in Middle Earth, pal.
You need the money. Come on, you know it."
Jackie Chan don't need the money. He's Jackie Chan. He's been around for at least 100 years.
Jackie Chan has been around for an inordinate amount of time.
Since the early 70s, yeah.
Let's see. Jackie Chan, 100 years.
Look it up. It's another conspiracy. Jackie Chan is an ageless alien.
No, he's not ageless.
Has Jackie Chan really been around for 100 years?
You're missing it because I found it. He has been around. Confirmation.
Congratulations, Jackie Chan, for 100 years of entertainment.
Congratulations, 100 years in the business, Jackie Chan. Peace.
That's all the proof you need right there, pal.
There. And now, you have it.
I love the kicks, the karate moves you made so famous. And if I had another father, I would love to have you, my father, because I love the way you would make me grow up.
That was part 2.
That's part 2. Nice.
That's all that's up there from that episode? They have the game, it's not Jackie Chan.
The category is arts and entertainment.
And it's not Jackie Chan.
Is it
The guy from Cheers?
Kelsey Grammer? Not even close. Edgar Allan Poe.
When did you get one right?
It's not Jackie Chan, the award-winning new trivia challenge from Cinco Games.
Speed round. Name 10 things that aren't Jackie Chan.
Toothpaste, pizza, lamps, Jackie Chan.
Then it goes on like that for the other 30 seconds of the video.
That's funny.
So yeah, Jackie Chan, 100 years.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to do with that.
Your conspiracy theory has been proven wrong, sir.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan has been around for 100 years.
Well, no, that was the conspiracy.
You're the one who had the conspiracy that he was only around for like 20 years. Are
we gonna become one of those shows?
Yep.
The fucking soundboard show.
Dueling soundboard, son.
Where we communicate via soundboards and YouTube videos.
Yes.
I love the kicks, the karate moves you made so famous. And if I had another father, I would love to have you my father, because I love the way you would make me grow up.
The fucking second episode, and we've already jumped the shark.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's always been the same. Nothing ever changes.
I don't know what this shark you keep talking about is.
Sharknado, dude.
Oh.
Sharknado.
Was there a big jump in that movie?
I think so. Had to be.
Congratulations, Jackie Chan.
All right, gents. I've got to call it. I got to get up early because I got to go to a funeral in the morning.
All right.
Dennis is gonna be the party spoiler.
Sorry, man. Yeah, you want to come? I tell you what. You fly out here. You can go to the funeral for me. You can carry my grandma's corpse. That's cool.
If I had known ahead of time, Dennis, I would gladly take that burden for you.
Thank you, because then I could go to work and actually get paid.
Wow.
I had to miss out on pay to do this. I don't think I can get bereavement for my new job because I haven't been there long enough yet.
No, I think you get federally mandated.
But all right, gents, I gotta get going. So I can
all right.
In the
bye, Hank.
Bye, Hank. Bye, Dennis. Bye, Travis.
Bye.